Good morning, everyone. The moon is shining bright this morning as we are going to have that lunar eclipse heading into Thursday night into Friday morning. So definitely don't miss out on that astronomical event, but you're definitely going to need a little bit of a windbreaker because it's already going to start getting windy. But for today, though, for our Wednesday, we already having this cold front kind of mixed in with the dry line that's going to be pushing through, giving a little bit of severe weather threat off into the east, but more of those windy conditions off into the west, which we are well into the western portions of Texas. 40s and 50s walking out the door into the Permian Basin, but a little bit warmer into the Big Country and Contra Valley. 60 in Comanche, but 59 degrees in Abilene and 55 in San Angelo, with a little bit of a cool start in Junction at 47 degrees. But windy conditions are slowly going to start picking up as we already have a little bit of a west wind that's starting to develop. West winds into the Big Country and Contra Valley between 25 to 35 miles per hour today, with gusts nearly up to 50 miles per hour. But into the Permian Basin, a little bit higher on that sustained wind between 30 to 40. Gusts are nearly going to be up to 50, possibly on the highest end up to 60 miles per hour. But we do have that high wind warning in effect for those higher elevated regions, and all these warnings and advisories are going to be in effect as we head into the not overnight hours, as we head into the evening hours until 8 p.m. And that's going to be kind of the same deal with our red flag warning that's going to be in effect, because due to these dry westerly winds, that kind of creates a little bit more of those conditions for fire spread. So just keep in mind of activities that could produce a spark today, as any doesn't really take that much for a fire to be able to spread under these conditions, as we are under that extreme fire risk, and that critical fire risk prompt the reason for that widespread red flag warning well across the region. Let's go ahead and track the winds. This is 8 a.m. for our Wednesday. The winds are going to slowly start picking up more so into our western portions, into the Permian Basin as early as our late morning hours around 10 to 12 a.m. but slowly start pushing into the Big Country and Contra Valley as we head a little bit more into the kind of late afternoon hours. So a little bit of a grace period for the Big Country and Contra Valley, but still windy conditions are going to persist as it passes through. But a little bit of a calming heading into our Thursday, but still will slowly be a little elevated as we will have a little bit of a south wind start to develop around 10 to 20 gusts up to 30 miles per hour as our next system is approaching in from the west, giving a little bit more of that widespread critical fire risk and the severe weather threat that is also going to be very widespread as well, well off into the east. So there's going to be multiple days of severe weather into the eastern portions, multiple days heading into this weekend. But let's track those winds for us though heading into our Thursday. A little bit more of that southwesterly to westerly wind into our most western portions, picking up near up to 40 miles per hour heading into Presidio. But throughout into much of the day heading into the overnight for Friday, winds are slowly going to start picking up as early as the early morning hours into our morning commute. So winds could already be up to near 50 to near 60 miles per hour as we head into our morning commute for our Friday, slowly reaching into the Big Country and Contra Valley as we head into the afternoon times for Friday, which Friday is going to be our windiest day in the forecast, even stretching a little bit into our Saturday as well. I have that between 15 to 30, gusts up to 40 miles per hour. But today is going to be breezy. West winds 20 to 40, gusts up to 50 miles per hour are going to be possible, with some 70s and 60s, because a little bit more of that dry wind and a little bit of cooler temperatures, it is going to make things just feel, a little bit on that cooler side, but definitely still warm temperatures persist well into the Big Country and Contra Valley. But we do have that weather impact alert for our Friday, as it is going to be the windiest day in the forecast, but we'll slowly calm down as we head into Saturday, still with the west wind with some windy conditions, but we'll slowly pick back up as we head into our Tuesday. We'll be back after the break.